Hello, this is Rory Glowick from eClinicalWorks. I'm the subject matter expert when it comes to urgent care. Today we're going to be discussing the laceration repair. Now, this is often a situation in your clinics where you've inputted your information under the procedures section, you've recorded how many sutures you've done, the size of the laceration, but then you have to go and independently choose the appropriate CPT code to bill for the size of the repair. You don't have to do that any longer because we've actually built a solution for this. So let's go into our progress note. I'm going to select my patient's name. And I'm going to scroll right down to the procedure section. Now inside of here we've built a new laceration repair. I click on it and I can notice on the right hand side each of these items are different parts of the body. And notice that there's a blue S next to them, standing for structured data. Now, let's do a repair of, let's say, a patient's arm. I click on the notes section, and it brings me to the next area here. First of all, you can have multiple wounds with a patient for laceration repairs. So let's just take a look at this, let's say wound number 1. Instead of calling it this, let's do lower forearm. And we press OK. I can add another one if I'd like to from here as well. But for now, let's stick with one. The first question here has to do with patient consent. And if I want to see it, I can simply hover over it, basically granting permission to perform the procedure. We enter the value of yes, and notice that another drop-down comes up here. Consent was written. This is known as a parent-child relationship inside of eClinicalWorks. Anesthesia. Now notice that these are mandatory items. They're marked with a red star. I'm going to put in that this was local. We use lidocaine, 2%, and the amount I can enter if necessary. The length of the laceration repair is really what matters here when it comes to calculating the CPT code. So when I click on this area, I'm going to say that I did an 8 centimeter laceration repair. There's a whole bunch of different details here that you can get into, but I'm just going to complete the ones that have the mandatory stars. The wounds have been closed with sutures. The number of sutures I can input here if necessary. The suture size, we're doing 4 O's. And then suture type, we're using nylon. When I press OK, it now saves that information to the progress note in a nice structured format, and notice it also drops the CPT code associated with an 8 centimeter long laceration repair. Now, if you ever run into the situation where you want to edit the length of that, you're going to want to edit the CPT code. But watch what happens here. We're going to go from 8, let's say, centimeters to, let's do 2 centimeters. And I press OK.